expecting you. This is BLACKSPIRE Broadcast, the voice of the rebellion, and welcome to our third YouTube video. This is a Star Wars Galaxy's Edge product review, and as you see before us, we have the one and only Cal Kestis Legacy Lightsaber, and we are so excited to have acquired this. This is an item I wanted the moment I found out about it, as the fans got to vote it into existence, which is pretty cool. There was a really long list of other sabers that could have been created, Qui-Gon Jinn amongst them, that deserve to be made. I think Anakin Skywalker's was actually on there as well. He's actually holding out the reforged Skywalker that I also have, but this, the Cal Kestis won the fan vote, and here it is in existence, and here it is before you. Before we get into playing with it and showing you it, I just want to say the scalper market made this difficult. You can see these going on eBay, Etsy, other various resale websites for 2 to 3 times more than the actual price, and that's insane. That's insane. This retails at $139.99, and you know that's a fair price for what you're getting, but for $250 to $300+ on the resale market, it's not worth it, and it's not fair. That's not how this should work. That's how it works with many things, not just legacy lightsabers. Acquiring this is difficult because you have to go to Batuu, Galaxy's Edge, and you have to go to Dock Condors, and it has to be in stock. They don't sell it online unless you buy it through a scalper for twice the price, and it's not on Shop Disney. So legacy lightsabers are challenging to get, and this is a saber that we have not seen in cartoon or live action. It's from a video game, Jedi Fallen Order. And the character is Cal Kestis. And Cal Kestis is an amazing Jedi who survived Order 66, and I won't spoil too much about him. Go out and play Jedi Fallen Order, and spoiler alert, Jedi Fallen Order 2 looks like it's going to be getting announced at Star Wars Celebration coming up shortly. So that's very exciting news for those of us who cannot wait to get on the controls and play that. But this saber, man, is it unique. And it's actually been cut in half. As you see, you know, the damage to the hilt, it's been cut in half. You can actually buy the 2 of them and connect them. I did not do that, but as you can see, just so much detailing goes into this hilt. Look at that. Just a flared grip texture, and then the internal workings of the lightsaber severed. You see these copper wires. That is awesome, just awesome. And this hilt is heavy. I will say this thing, it weighs pounds, not ounces. All the weight is up here at the emitter. It is so heavy. But man, look at this. Is this not the most unique lightsaber you've ever seen? It's up between this and Dooku, and this is personally my favorite lightsaber. Count Dooku did hold that place in my heart until I was in Dock Condors and I got to see this in person. And this thing, just, I can appreciate the detail. I mean, just look at that detail. I mean, it is a chunk. That is solid metal. This thing is beautiful and well worth the money. And yes, you can remove this section right here if you want. I won't take it all the way off. And there's a piece that it comes with that makes your grip flat, so you don't have the severed portion with the exposed wiring and internals. I think that's probably for like Disney bounding, cosplaying, so you're not damaging this. This is more for display. But I will be taking this saber with me as Mary, the co-host of BLACKSPIRE, my wife, and I will be attending the May 4th lightsaber meetup at Galaxy's Edge with Pat and Charles from Conversations. So that'll be awesome. That'll be our first time meeting in person. Those are the gentlemen we just did our podcast with. So look for that. There'll be a lot of content based around that. But man, this is the coolest legacy lightsaber, in my opinion. And it's enormous. I mean, it is the biggest too. I thought Dooku's was long. This is way longer than Dooku's. Man, I just really appreciate the detail that goes into this. This is so unique. This looks like something out of a video game, and it is. And I got this is the first time I've actually got a Galaxy's Edge stand for it. So this is what it sits on in my case. But this thing is sweet. So I have a 26-inch blade, ready to rock and roll. They all work the same. All these are interchangeable. You get your audible feedback, and you give it a twist, and you're in. Again, they offer 3 blade lengths, 36, 31, and 26 inches. I think standard for the Savi's lightsabers is 31. I don't own any 36 at this point. I think I'm going to do the Shadow Maul saber, and I'll probably do the 36-inch blades for that. But for video purposes, I use a 26. I can keep the entire thing in frame, so that's really awesome. But if you clip for your cosplaying, I honestly wouldn't clip this thing to a belt because it weighs so much that I'd be afraid if it fell, I would dent it because it is just a chunk of metal. All the weight is up here, so I feel like it'd be really, it's like a pendulum. Your activation switch is here, which is really nice. You have a matching non-functioning button on the reverse side, but ignition. Flashing effects. I do look like Emperor Palpatine, don't I? It's not quite smooth swing good, but you do get quite... The sounds are relatively good when you move it, when you're clashing. And your deactivation. So compared to other deactivations on Legacy lightsabers, this one's fast and just very uniquely quick and has a unique activation too. Much more high pitched than normal sound, which I like. I think it's cool. And another cool feature is within this emitter section, which is very unique to start with. The blade glows off the inside of the metal. You can even barely see that, but that is a really cool feature. That hum, love that hum. Deactivate. Just a fast, and it's very, very fast. You see your blade come out slowly, and it goes back in way quicker. And on all of these sabers, their activation and deactivation is unique. With custom sabers, for a lot more money, you get different sound profiles. And for these, it's a lot cheaper. And honestly, in my opinion, better bang for your buck. If you really value smooth swing and better sound quality, then awesome, go for the customs. But look, this is officially licensed by Disney and Lucasfilm as the Cal Kestis lightsaber. So this is the closest thing there is hilt-wise. I'm not saying that the sound is better than a custom, but hilt-wise, this is the closest thing you're going to get to accurate. That's reasonable in price. So I highly recommend this, and this is the most sought-after Legacy saber right now, for good reason. You get your usual audible feedback when you remove the blade, but I mean, this thing sounds like a chunk of metal. It really does, but it is awesome. I just want to appreciate this detail. This thing is kind of the centerpiece of my case right now. And I'll post some pictures of my case that is slowly coming along. I'm running out of room. But yeah, but this thing is just, it's something else. This is a display piece for sure. It's top heavy though, so you gotta be very careful with putting it back. And with the Disney stands, you get these little rubber pieces so you can pick where you want to put them on the stand. And with this one, you got to sit them back a little further, otherwise it'll tip over, because literally all the weight is right here. There is minimal weight back here, and the battery pack is in the center section here. Because obviously this much of a chunk can come off with other pieces that I'm not going to show you. But let me know what you think in the comments below. Again, this is their newest release. This came out about 2.5 weeks ago. I wanted to get there the day of, but priorities and whatnot, kind of difficult. But I was still able to get out there. I waited a good 30 to 45 minutes in the queue at .com doors, and I was able to pick this up, the Cal Kestis, as well as the Reforged Skywalker. That I'll show you guys in another video. My next goal is to acquire either the Shadow Maul or the Luke Skywalker. I really went in there with the Luke Skywalker in mind, and it sold out. So that's unfortunate. But I do have a source inside of Batuu, on Batuu, that can tell me the stock of Legacy sabers before I even go there. So if you don't know one of those kind of people, make yourself that friend, and that friend's watching. Hey, I appreciate you. But let me know what you guys think. Let me know what I should review next. I have a short list of things I'd like to, but please do let me know. This is, well, my Sith robes. This is another Galaxy's Edge product. I'm not reviewing this. This is simply, actually I bought this for May 4th to go hang out with Conversations. So yes, I will be wearing a Disney product to Disney. But as for now, and as for always, may the Force be with you, and take care.